Good afternoon. Let's try again. Good afternoon. How you doing? Good. Proper good afternoon. Good afternoon, students and guests. I would like to extend my very warm welcome to you all. For those who don't know who I am or have seen me and not sure quite what I do, my name's Adam Lucas, and I am head of the academic department at the Cordon Bleu London. Just so we don't have any embarrassing bits before I start my speech, can we just check our phones are on silent, just in case somebody calls you? I'll check too. Perfect. Okay, we're here to celebrate the Cordon Bleu graduation of 2024. Hosted today at the Dorchester Hotel, which is recognised as one of the world's finest hotels. I would also like to welcome students, friends and family who couldn't make it today and are with us relaxing at home and following us on the live stream around the world. So whilst today is about you, of course, I thought before we get to you, it would be appropriate if you showed your appreciation to the team at the Cordon Bleu, who have led you through the adventure of the courses you have studied, who have encouraged you, cajoled you, taught you, listened to you, maybe administered first aid on you, guided you, despaired with you, laughed with you, and maybe sometimes just cried with you. So please be upstanding for those that are able to, and put your hands together to thank the team at the Cordon Bleu London who are represented here with us today. That's the best I've seen. You can come back and do that again. I would now like to congratulate each student who will be graduating with us today. This is an amazing accomplishment that demonstrates the commitment, passion, perseverance and character of you all. This year we celebrate 129 years of the Cordon Bleu, 129 years of history, 129 years of teaching, and 129 years of accumulated knowledge. Since the very beginning, we have set ourselves the task of providing the very best education in culinary arts available around the world. Today, our graduates showcase our success, and it is pleasing for us to see so many of you here today. You're already part of this amazing story, which is Le Cordon Bleu. A story which has seen many highs and many lows, but thanks to the perseverance of our team, and more importantly, our students, it brings us to where we are today. But let's go back to the very beginning. Remember that the name Le Cordon Bleu is very old. It originates from the 16th century, when King Henry III created one of the most important orders in France, l'Ordre de Saint-Esprit. The symbol of this order was the cross of the Holy Spirit, which hung on a blue ribbon, known as the Cordon Bleu. This group became known for its lavish and luxurious banquets, which continued up until the time of the French Revolution. The name Cordon Bleu has remained synonymous with culinary excellence ever since. All graduates of Le Cordon Bleu are connected to this tradition through this historic ribbon. Followers of our founder and journalist, Martin Destel, who started the culinary magazine called Le Cuisinier, Cordon Bleu. It was on the 15th of October, 1895, that the first cooking lesson in the kitchens of the Palais Royal in Paris took place. And this is known as the official start of the Cordon Bleu Culinary School, as we know it today. However, since 1984, with the leadership of our President, Michel Cointreau, the focus on technique through the Cordon Bleu diplomas has produced tens of thousands of skilled professionals or abroad. Some have also returned to teach at the Cordon Bleu. Cordon Bleu contributes to the history and industry the careers of some of the best chefs, sommeliers, and year on year we invest and develop to pursue. Now, I first arrived at Le Cordon Bleu London. The first time you walked up steps and through the entrance. The first time you forgot your card and realised you can't get through the barriers. First time you turned up at the wrong classroom. First time you wore your chef's jacket with that famous logo. Your first success. And your first not success. The first time in the kitchen wearing your brand new uniform, with your brand new lives, looking around you, not knowing what to do, and maybe a little overawed by it all. We know that it's not an easy journey you walk. The new learned. What you've been able to overcome. Advice. Never stop learning. Never stop being curious. Remember to eat when you can. Sleep when you can. And we extend a very warm welcome into our world. Thank you. Okay, now I'd like to invite on stage our first guest speaker, Hunter Thompson, who studied the diploma in culinary management and will graduate today. Please welcome onto the stage, Hunter.
Good afternoon, chefs, graduates, and loved ones. My name is Hunter Thompson, and I'm your student speaker, even though I think maybe 5% of you have seen my face before today. As student speaker, I think it's only fair that I take a little bit of time to talk about myself. But I do have some advice for you guys at the end. So if you tune out for most of this speech, just try to pay attention for maybe the last minute or so. I've always loved food from the time I was a very small child. Actually, Cordon Bleu is not the first culinary school that I've been to. When I was maybe 8 or 10 years old, my mother used to enroll me in a culinary school where I would do classes as a kid during the summer. And I quickly learned, after fighting it for a short amount of time, that I loved cooking. I remember being 8 years old and waking up before the rest of my family to make deviled eggs in the morning. And I know for a bunch of chefs and Cordon Bleu graduates, making deviled eggs doesn't sound that impressive, but at 8 years old, I think it's pretty tall feat. So, like many of you, my path to Cordon Bleu was not direct. I studied law and public policy at university. I was working for a personal injury attorney for quite some time. And I actually even sold AI software for a while. All the while, my father would always ask me, because he knew how much I loved cooking, do you want me to send you to Cordon Bleu? And I used to always laugh and say, oh, like, good joke, you know, but I never really took him very seriously. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, this might really be my path in life. So I decided to test my theory. And I was lucky enough that I had a very close friend who knew a British chef who owned a fine dining restaurant in Santa Monica. So I showed up knowing absolutely nothing about cooking, and he took a chance on me and gave me a job. And within 2 years, I rose from salad commis all the way to chef de partie of the busiest station in the restaurant. The chef was a very physically intimidating person, and in the beginning, it was very difficult to keep showing up. It was challenging for me, but I made a point of always showing up, early if I could. So when I look at you guys at Cordon Bleu today, I'm just blown away by the diversity of background, age. I've met lawyers, doctors, architects, engineers, every walk of life here. And I think the best part about Cordon Bleu and cooking in general is that the kitchen doesn't care who you are, where you come from. If you can cook, you're in. So now I'm going to give you a little bit of advice going into the industry. So it's always going to be a crazy world. My best advice is to put your head down, grit through things that are uncomfortable, say yes, chef, as much as you possibly can. Ask as many questions, but make sure you don't do it when chef's busy. Always remember that service is service. It's always going to be dramatic and chaotic, but don't take anything personally. I'm looking forward to eating at all of your restaurants one day, and I just want to say congratulations to everyone and all the best in everything that you pursue. And thank you to all the chefs for putting so much time and effort into teaching us and making us better people and chefs. Thank you.
Thank you, Hunter. Our next guest speaker is an alumni who studied a diploma in wine, gastronomy, and management, and is now the head sommelier at our restaurant Cord. Please welcome onto the stage, Jay Ching.
Good afternoon, everybody. Such a great pleasure to be here today. So I know for a fact that all of you just cannot wait to get up here so proudly, take your diploma, toss your chef's hat, and start celebrating with your friends and family here. Why? Because I've been here twice, so I know how it feels. So I will try to keep it brief for everybody. But first of all, congratulations to all of you. It is such an amazing achievement. Your resilience, hard work, commitment, and energy are second to none. So well done, everybody. Congratulations. So during your days with Le Cordon Bleu, I am so sure you learn so many different things. But as Adam mentioned, the chef cannot teach you everything. So before you leave the school, I just want to share with you 5 things that I wish the chef had taught me when I was a student here. So very first thing is, the chef didn't tell me that how wonderful the training we all have received truly was. And of course, we know this is a great school, that's why we're here, right? But then after the initial excitement of putting the chef white for the first time, we jumped right into new techniques and new recipe every day at the demo. Whether it's a new country or new region for the cuisine student, or a new sugar work or a new type of cake for the pastry students, just every day something new. And before we even realize it, we have already moved from, cutting carrots with a ruler or making simple fruit salad. You all remember those days, right? So to plating your own very sophisticated idea as superior finals. I mean, in my case, I was so busy at that time. I was too busy cooking and learning every day throughout the program to really take a moment and think about what the school had offered me. Then after graduation, I started my internship at this very famous 2-star Michelin restaurant, Le Gavroche. At that moment, I was so nervous. I was not sure whether I was up to the high standard of this so famous kitchen. And at that moment, I didn't know how much I was learning at the Cordon Bleu and how well I was taught. Until this, a few days later after I started to notice, what? Most things the chef was doing in the kitchen, I have learned and did in our practicals. Of course, the biggest difference is that, I did it once or twice, and Le Gavroche chefs, they've done that thousands of times, and practice makes perfect. But then not until my experience at Le Gavroche did I really understand how well the school had prepared us, skill-wise and knowledge-wise, to grow and thrive in this industry. So I know I owe a big thank you to all the chefs and our school. But then you will soon impress yourself by how quickly you will advance in this profession. And that is all because everything you have learned here. So not only do you all deserve a round of applause, we should all applaud our wonderful chef and school. Secondly, the chef didn't tell me that my classmates could be not only foodie friends, but also career partners. In my case, I didn't know that a fellow classmates after graduation would become my competition partners. And together we won 2 national food and wine pairing competitions and 1 international award. So what does that mean to you? Thank you. Not here to brag about myself, but what does that mean to you? So next time, after you start your tenure in the kitchen, when you get together with your fellow classmates, and in addition to venting over gin and tonics about, your shift, your mise en place, your supervising chefs, all those things, make sure you share your plating, recipe, business idea, and talk about the adventures you're longing for. You just never know where that will take you. After today, you are joining a family of graduates. Wherever you go, other Cordon Bleu graduates will see that on your CV. They will know what you're capable of. They will know that, you are connected because what you have learned and where you learn it. They will want to see you and want to talk to you about your experience. And as you rise in this profession, you will want to do the same. So let yourself mentored by other Le Cordon Bleu graduates And when you have the opportunity one day, please mentor those who come to you. Certainly, I didn't know that those small things we pick up during our Cordon Bleu time will eventually become part of my daily life. You know, I finished here in 2019, but still until today's day, I constantly make time plan. Even just cooking for my friends on Sunday, or if, you know, I'm cooking for a big crowd for breakfast and having, you know, too many pancakes or French toast to flip, you know, that always helps. And I am sure I am not the only one who relentlessly warm up plates when cooking for your family, friends, or keeping some herbs in the refrigerator all the time for bouquet garni. So this winter, when you're trying to get through a very busy Christmas market and you naturally shout out bats, just don't be embarrassed because I've been there, done that. So I totally understand that. But then when we first started Le Cordon Bleu, we all had a rough idea hospitality means very hard work. But I didn't know the real life in hospitality could be much harder than you expected, than I expected. So for those of you, if you ever complain about, you know, a day with True Practical being too long, or struggle to get out of the bed to make to the 8 o'clock demo, you will very soon find yourself in a professional kitchen, finishing the service after midnight and starting mise en place at 9:30 in the morning next day. But that is just a physical challenge. You will soon cooking under a lot of pressure. And as much as you want to avoid all the mistakes, guess what? When it's busy, something's always going wrong. And what are you going to do? You just have to stay calm, fix the problem, keep smiling, and keep cooking. And that is particularly true if some of you will cook in an open kitchen, right? So for the sake of your body and for your mind, please make sure you take good care of yourself. It could be as simple as just keeping a bottle of water next to your station while you're cooking to have something to sip on, or just go for a nice walk on your days off, or you know what, make something really delicious and comforting for you to eat after the shift, which I do a lot for myself, and I really know that helps. Because you all know that this is going to be a long journey. I'm not saying this to stop you from going forward, but we all know that we need to get prepared for this very long, tough, but very rewarding journey. So, you know, go find something that you like to do. It could be running, you know, swimming, and reading, meditation, yoga, anything. Very soon you will know that these are as important in a long-lasting career as anything you have learned here. And last but not least, our friends and family. So we all know as students that we would not have finished this program as successful as like this without their support. And they also supported us by, you know, eating all your leftover from exam preparation. You know, cheese cakes and pasta, leftover fish and meat, and you know, you all know that. But back then, I didn't know that how much more they would have to give me and sacrifice for me when I turn professional. Very soon, you will work very, very long and unsociable work hours. And then you will have to start saying no to their weekend plans. You will come home when they're already in bed. You will be in charge of somebody else's Christmas dinner and leave empty seats at your family table. But you know what? Your friends and family will always be there for you. Especially if you remember to cook them something really good and get them fed on your days off. So when they pick up your call after midnight, after a very bumpy service, or when they wait for you with a bowl of your favorite soup after you come home, or even, when they save you a plate of turkey and stuffing on Christmas along with a big warm hug, please tell them how much you love them. Please tell them how much you appreciate them. Because when it's hard for us, it's not easy for them either. So now with these 5 things that I just shared with you, and many other lessons you will learn for yourself, and everything you have learned here, I think you're in a very good place to just get on with it. So just remember the last thing. This is the most exciting, fun, and worthwhile profession. And that's what you are right now, professionals. So all the chefs, congratulations.
Thank you, Xie Shen, for those words of wisdom and advice. Okay, now it's the time you've been waiting for. So please relax, take a deep breath. It's graduation time. I would now like to welcome to the stage our head of school and culinary director, Chef Emil, who will lead the graduation ceremony.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you enjoy the speeches as far as I did. Did you? All right. So, as Adam just mentioned, without any delays, we'll continue with the awarding ceremony. But before that, I would like to encourage each and every one of you, friends, family, students, give it a big applause to all the students here for their hard work and commitment in the last few months. I'm afraid you need to be a bit louder in the following minutes, probably hours, so let's see if you can do better than that. We will start with the patisserie diplomas, with the patisserie students. We would like to invite on the stage Chef Julie and Chef Nick Patterson. All right, great. Are you ready over there? Yeah, great. Okay. All right, the first student we would like to invite on the stage Yukun. Please welcome to the stage, Eileen, please. Next, we'd like to invite Kaya. Sakshi, please welcome to the stage. Next, welcome Zihan, please. Next, Miki, please. All right, before we continue with Group B, you really need to do better on the topic. Come on. Vijaya, please welcome to the stage. Rebecca. Next, Clelia. Ashwin. Betty. Next, please welcome all. Lucy, please come on stage. Samir. Ella. Ella? No. don't do that. Okay, next. Kamita.
Thank you.
Now, Olivia, please. Greta. Shine. Thank you, Chef. Next, we would like to invite Chef Eric and Chef Anthony to represent the bar. All right, please come to the stage. We can't wait. We can't wait. Okay. Alex. Molly? Come on. All right. You're not even halfway through. You really need to gear up a little bit. Like, last one. Come on. Rebecca. Dylan. Charlie. Blake. And Serena. All right, thank you, chefs. Next, we continue with the boulangerie diploma, and I would like to invite Chef Dominic and Chef Matthew. Please come back to the stage. Second time. Kanika? James? There's no over here, come on. It's Shani. Linda. Farah. Lucy, please come back to the stage. And Thomas. Thank you, sir. Next, we'll continue with our plant-based culinary arts diploma. I would like to invite Mr. Cordon Barnett and Chef Anthony on the stage, please. No, not anymore, not because of this. All right. You ready? Okay. Perfect. Please come to the stage, dear friend. Thank you. Anna. Alison, come over, please. Can't wait, can you? Shane. Penny. Hannah, please join us here. Come. Come here. Come here. Please come. Guys, good evening. Grace, please join us here. Ariana. Emily, please join us on the stage here. Kiki, please join us. Rebecca. Theo. Guys, please join us. Stephanie. Sasha.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, Sophia, please join us.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef. All right. I'll give you a few seconds just to rest because you need to carry on. Right? All right, next. We continue with the diploma in culinary management. I would like to invite Adam Lucas back on the stage and Chef Eric as well. All right. You need to practice your clapping. Just take a bit of rest. All right, Robert, please come to the stage. Pedro. Mr. Luke. And the man who delivered a wonderful speech. Congratulations. Rachel. Claire, please join us here. Mr. David Ramos. Okay. Sam. Kevin. And now you really need to clap seriously because look who's coming, Mr. Andy. Marianne, please join us here. Amber. And Matthew. Thank you, Adam. Chef Eric can stay on the stage. Now I'd like to invite Chef Julie and Chef Jemima to join Chef Eric here on the stage. Please come along. If one of the chefs can please join, just to replace Jemima there. All right. So, if you, all of you, think you've worked hard, you did actually. You did, each and every one of you, and you deserve the credit. However, the Grand Diplôme students worked twice harder than anyone else. I'm sure they can tell you a story about it. So you really need to give them the credit that they deserve. Let's give them an applause before we call them here on the stage. All right, one more time, let's go. Olivia, please join us here. Danny. Isha.
Thank you, Chef.
Jake. Junior. Ready? Scarlett. Tiago. Mariana. And Kruger. Thank you, chefs. Thank you very much. And thank you all for the applause, for the recognition for those students. They were absolutely great, all of them. Now, in a couple of minutes, as soon as they finish with the photo, we would like to invite all the chefs just in front of the stage, and the Grand Diploma students will come on the stage for the head throwing ceremony. This is where the fun begins, isn't it? Please, don't go back to your seat on stage. All the chefs here and the Grand Diploma students, please, on the stage. Come on. Should be okay. Yeah. Danny.
Okay, are we ready? Yes. Going to my okay, 1, 2, 3, go! Ready? I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, go!
All right, we would like to invite all the Grand Diploma students to sit back, to take a seat, please, and the chefs. And we have a little surprise for you. I enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This video is courtesy to our colleague from the marketing team, Freya and Omar over there. Just give them a... All right, and now we would like to announce the winner of the photo competition. Oh. Please collect your prize at the reception desk after that. All right, Grand Diploma students, the photographer, if you can see the photographer, please. If you can see Veronica, she's just over there, and she will instruct you what to do, how to do. For the rest of you, thank you very much for being with us. Good luck to all of you, to all the students, and we'll see you in the lobby over there, which we have a cocktail reception. Thank you.